When it comes to The Young and the Restless, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of Y&R's week that was. The Young and the Restless, a Critic's Week in Review. Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, may have been joking when she expressed her disappointment that Victoria Newman, Amelia Hindley, and Ashlyn Locke, Richard Bertie, merely announced the merger of their two companies and not their engagement, but we would have happily embraced such a development. Victoria and Ashlyn are fired together, but it looks like we'll have to settle for the two of them playing house for the foreseeable future. Or maybe not. The jury's still out on whether or not Ashlyn and Tara, Elizabeth Liner, are actually in cahoots with one another, or if he's merely a pawn in her devious game. We just can't help but think that it wasn't at all a coincidence that Ashlyn would have a spell during that face-off with his soon-to-be ex-wife, which just so happened to be caught on camera, which just so happened to get leaked, and which just so happened to spur Victoria into her suggestion they make the announcement about their company's merger. Further Y&R musings. And speaking of that leaked video, poor Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is going to get all the blame. Gosh, the one time she's not doing something shady is the one time she'll be called out. Which recent Young and Restless plot development was the most contrived? Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, getting released after spending about 3 months in a mental health facility? Her ability to so easily manipulate Sharon Rosales, Sharon Case? Sharon's being able to easily convince Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, to give up physical custody of his son? Or Ray Rosales, Jordi Vilasuso, being assigned as Chelsea's out-of-town escort? Dear Devin Hamilton, Bryden James, if you're going to confront someone and warn them off, you must enter the conversation like a badass, beginning a sentence that you punctuate with, "You son of a bitch," with, "Excuse me, I'd like to talk with you," sorta defeats the purpose. Imani Benedict, Leanna Rose, is a messy mess, and we are here for it. Since we were so cruelly denied what would have been an epic quadrangle starring Elena Dawson, Brittany Sarpy, Devin, Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, and Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, will happily take an Imani/Nate/Elena triangle, if it's an offer up for grabs. How insecure and petty is Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, to have to make Victoria's success all about him? We get that smiling Jack Abbott has given way to Andy Jack, Peter Bergman, but even he should have had something to say about that catty little remark. So, Stitch Rayburn's, Sean Kerrigan, transformation into a pregnant woman abducting sociopath seems to be official. How else to explain his accidental exacerbation of the tension between Abby Chancellor, Melissa Ordway, and Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks? The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R Spoilers. Adblock Test, Y.